Okay, so I've been enjoying these events. I'm not gonna lie. I was having fun when I was playing these yesterday, so I'm gonna continue these like I was saying I was gonna do. So I'm currently 2-0 going into this game, and there's kind of a mystery going around. I guess it's not really a mystery, but I think not really everyone knows whether or not if you can go 12 if you have to go 12-0 to get that Andrew Miller, or if you just have to win 12 games before you lose 2 games. I'm pretty sure you just have to get 12 wins before you get 2 losses. So that's all right, because I've seen it. I've seen pictures of people going 12-1, and when they lost their first game, it was around like the 3rd or 4th game, and then they won like 9 games in a row or something. So I'm guessing you just have to do that. Maybe, hopefully that wasn't a mistake. Hopefully if I can get to 12-1 or whatever the hell it is, hopefully I can just get to 12 wins and then get that Andrew Miller. Obviously I'm not going to need him because I do have the live series Miller, so I'll probably just sell him. I think he's going for around 50K at the moment. So that's a good 50,000 stubs I could possibly make if I get that Miller. So let's try and do this. But it is so damn hot. I don't even know what is going on, man. It's almost, I guess it's almost June, but where I live, to be this hot at this point in time in the year is just strange. I got a headache. I feel like I just got Sweet Chin Music by Shawn Michaels. I'm guessing a lot of people don't know what that is, but if you don't, search Sweet Chin Music Shawn Michaels on Google, and that's what I feel like it just happened to me. So that's the case, man. I don't know what it is. I think I have mad allergies and I just get crazy. Actually, probably not allergies. I think I just get headaches and shit sometimes when it's really warm and humid out. I need to move to a place where it's not so damn humid. I'm sitting here melting like a popsicle. It's way too hot. How do people live in this? So I'm going to try and get through this without melting completely. But yeah, getting off in this game, I put in Andrew Miller fairly quickly because I think I had CC Sabathia starting this game. And didn't really want to use him that long because I find I don't really do that well with him. Actually, was I even pitching? I don't even remember who I was starting this game, but it may have been CC Sabathia. If it wasn't, I don't know who it was. But Andrew Miller was in, and I thought I was going to do a good job with Miller in the game, and apparently not, man. This is what this event should have been called. It should have been called Home Run Derby. So this guy's getting his first couple runs on the board via that 2-run shot, but I guess it's all right. I don't know, because these are only 3-inning games, so it may not be all right when people go up in the game early on or just whenever. You need to make a comeback fairly quickly. So Justin Upton is still in the lineup with that 97 power versus lefties. I think he had Paxton on the mound, which I faced not that long ago either. So it's better. I'd actually rather face Paxton than somebody like Rich Hill or something like I was saying yesterday, because I'd rather face somebody who's throwing heat than looping in curveballs. And I don't know, man. That's just a piss off sometimes. I find I'd rather face somebody throwing heat. Lefties throwing heat than a lefty throwing, barely anything, 91, 92, and then just looping in these slow-ass curveballs, slow-ass change-ups, whatever the hell it is. But this game, man, I wasn't getting any base hits early on. I mean, I was squaring some stuff up, but I wasn't able to find the hole that much. And I feel like this is going to be the case in most of these games so far. Whoever gets that's pretty much what the case is for BR and all these events that are 3 innings long. Whoever gets the most home runs, I guess I should say, is probably going to win the game. Because, yeah, especially in this event, man, like this guy got the 2-run shot, and then I wasn't able to respond in the 2nd inning, so I don't have that much time to respond back, so all I need to do is just shut this guy down the rest of this game, and then maybe we can come back, because I haven't been doing a good job of coming back in games when I've been going down. So something needs to be done. We're now in the top of the 3rd inning. Rendon is leading it off. Rendon hasn't played in a while, in ranked seasons at least, so I wanted to put him back in this event. He's playing second base because obviously I'm going to leave Arenado at 3rd. But I don't know, man. I was kind of early on that first swing. Too bad that wasn't fair, because that was a missile. Well, probably would have been a missile down the left field line, but not able to get the first guy on. That's huge for this guy, able to get the first out. And then look at Lucroy. How many times has Lucroy stepped up to the plate and broke the goose egg? There's been so many times so far where I've had 0 hits on the board. Lucroy would step up and he would break the goose egg, man. So Lucroy is getting the first base hit for the squad in this game. Matt Holliday is off the bench and he's getting a base hit to right field. So come on, man. How many times is this going to happen? How many times am I going to get somebody or just a couple people on base? some people in scoring position, even though I only have one guy in scoring position right now. I'm looking to send one deep with Barry Larkin. And then I'm hitting a rocket right at the shortstop. And Barry Larkin is able to run that one out. So I got bailed out with Barry Larkin's speed right there. So now Lorenzo Cain just find the gap. And I could possibly tie this game. That one is hit high. It is hit deep. And it's not leaving the yard. So I don't know what the hell. I guess you just have to hit more home runs than the other opponent in this fucking events, man. This is the case. This is what you have to do, is just hit more home runs than your opponent. Because from the games I've played so far, it hasn't been who's been, stringing together base hits, getting some, rallies going. It's whoever gets the most home runs. Doesn't even matter if it is, kind of a momentum shift, if you're getting home runs back to back to back or something. Just a matter of when you get some timely home runs, I guess, if you're just lucky enough to get some home runs rewarded to you. But going into this second game, needed to not take a loss. Even though I only have 2 wins in this events run so far, it wouldn't be too much of a big deal if I did lose, because I could just start it over again without, having a big run going on or something. If I had like 9-10 wins, that would suck if I lost 2 games in a row. But I was able to get 2 guys on. And then McCutcheon is stepping up. He's also sending that one fairly deep. Actually, not really, but right to the right fielder pretty much. He's making that grab. So Rich Hill is starting this game for myself. Got away with one right there. That's a hanging curveball. And this guy was clearly not expecting that. So I wanted to put Andrew Miller in again at some point in time. And he's just hitting a weak ground ball to Karros at first base. I think he had the 92 Lorenzo Cain in his lineup too, who is an absolute monster against lefties. So that is a good decision to make, 100%. You have that 92 Lorenzo Cain. Stick him in your lineup for this events, man. He is an absolute beast against lefties. Able to get the second out as well. So I'm not really sure why I left Rich Hill in, because like I said, I was going to put Andrew Miller in at some point in time, but I kind of forgot actually, because I was the away team. I got Miller up, warming up fairly early in this game, right when I think Barry Larkin, after Barry Larkin's at bat in the top of the first inning, I got Andrew Miller warming up, and then I forgot he was even warming up. So I did put him in against Cepeda right here, so as long as I could take care of Cepeda, possibly go into the second inning, take the lead, because like I said, I haven't been doing a good job of coming back in games when I've been going down. And then this guy is sending one to right. Come on, ball physics. Where's the ball physics? Go foul. That's staying fair. And this guy's going up in this game early as well, so here we go. This is when Mr. Can't Get It Done is possibly going to strike again, not being able to come back in games. So I was able to get out of that inning. Only 1 run was scored. So now Karros is leading things off in this inning. So leadoff guy is on. Rendon is up. Rendon has been a beast for myself so far ever since I've been using him. So this guy wasn't really going to the pen, I don't think. I don't even think he had anybody warming up. So he was sticking with his starter in this one. Rendon, kind of a late swing. That's also going fairly deep as well, but he's making the grab in right field. So now there's 1 down. Just don't ground into a double play, man. That's been killing me lately. And then Lucroy does it again. Grounds into the inning-ending double play. So again, can't cash in the run, man. I swear to God, I am the only person on planet Earth playing this game who gets leadoff hitters on, and you'll be threatening with how it doesn't even matter how many people are on base. You could have the bases loaded, you could have 1 guy in scoring position, doesn't even matter. I am the only guy apparently who can't cash in runs. When you get the leadoff guys on, there'll be nobody down with the bases loaded. I'll still choke and not be able to cash in those runs. So this guy is getting a base hit on the #1 problem that needs to get fixed in this game. Ian Kinsler is legging out that chopper back to the pitcher. So now Buddy Bell is sending one down the third baseline. He is getting a single. So now he's cashing in another run on the base hit up the gut. So he's going up 2-0 in this game. After that, man, I don't know. It wasn't looking good. So Miller lost his confidence. Obviously, that seems to be the case in these events so far. You string together a couple base hits, and your confidence will just shatter pretty much. But I am able to get him to ground into the inning-ending double play as well. So this is once in a blue moon, man. You would think I am due to make a comeback in one of these games. Matt Holliday, no surprise, is off the bench as well. This guy is a base hit machine too. Him and Granderson are just money off the bench, man. They always get base hits. So Holliday starting this inning off with a single. So now Barry Larkin is up next, and he is getting a single. So this is exactly what was going on in the previous game. able to get 2 guys on. There's nobody down. Remember, there's nobody down. Just find the gap. That's a solid swing right there. A solid cut from Kane up at the plate. And that is just a frozen rope right at the right fielder. So I did not get lucky enough to find the gap right there. So now Arenado is up. This is the first guy I would have in line to be bat in a situation like this. So Arenado, I'm not even going to say it. Don't want to jinx it. Everyone knows what cannot happen in a situation like this. Curveball late. This guy was trying to sneak in some curveballs. I wasn't going to let that happen. So now with a 1-2 count, just don't do what I said needed to not happen. And then he hits a ground ball to first base, and he's not able to leg that out. And that is game, set, and match. So the first run of these events is all said and done, man. I mean, Jesus, I was 2-0, and then I just choked completely. That was my fault, 100%. Could not get any clutch hitting in late situations.